Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. As per the usual, I am Cable. Greetings and salutations, and then welcome back. As you can see here, we are at the unboxing table once again for the next set of Magic the Gathering, and they're actually going in universe this time, which is shows greatly compared to the $75 to $80 price tags the other IPs that had their own stuff within their own world. This was only $69 before taxes, of course, but we're going to do another unboxing of this complete set. I'm very interested in seeing this set because I've seen some of the cards. They look amazing, and I know from my previous unboxing, Jeff Majorca had several illustrations he did as well, so hopefully we'll be able to run across those. So we also have, instead of our normal light setup, we have a couple of our memorial lamps from the Emporium, from Crazy Cowboys Lights and Props Emporium, and they're just showcasing some more products and things that they can do in the shop. So without further ado, let's unbox this next set. So if you like the video, please give it a like, and if you're enjoying the content, please subscribe. So let's get this cracked open real quick. And it's the same as the usual fancy box. The artwork is just superb. I just really like all the artwork that they've done for Lorwyn, this set of Lorwyn. We also got a full art card as well, and other stuff like that. And as usual, we have Return to the Land of Light and Shadow. Dare to enter the ever-changing plane of Lorwyn and Shadowmoor, summon beloved Kithkin, Bogarts, Miro, and Elves that feature new returning mechanics as well as art from new and returning Lorwyn artists. Discover your true self by crossing the boundaries of Eternal Day into Eternal Night and rise trumpets as a master of the Order of Chaos. As usual, as in the Fat Pack, I call it, or the Bundle Packs, they call them, we're going to get 14 called booster packs. We get a oversized D20. We have a roll down D20. We have the 5 traditional foil lands and 5 regular full arts, which I absolutely love. We have a full art transitional foil kin binding, and we have the box to go with it. So we'll get that going. Put that up top. And then we'll switch out of theirs. And as usual, we have the same card dividers. We have more tokens there. More -1 counters and so on and so forth. This set, from what it sounds like, does lots of fun things and not fun things with -1 counters. So we'll get to that stuff later on. But as we see here, there's our packs, and the lands aren't actually dented this time. So we'll be able to throw that up top as well, get the double art going. We'll zoom out here. And there is the roll down D20 from there using the sun and moon. So that's going to be neat. So, oh, they actually changed the artwork up too. So they have several different art foil covers too now. Interesting. Or a couple of them, but these packs feel thick, so we'll get those going in a moment. Then we have our foil lands for our lands. I'm going to back up, drop down just a little bit. Zoom out some more. Well, we're zoomed out at max, so. But there's the full art plains card. Full art island. full art swamp, full art mountain. And we'll adjust this camera because it looks like it's a little too high, but we'll figure that out as we go on. Then there's the full art forest. And then we have some of the other planes. And there's the island artwork. There's the swamp artwork. There's the mountain artwork. Forest. And then we have the formats or the cards that help people, new players, play. There's that first pack. Here's the second pack, which should have the rest of the lands, or the foil versions of those lands. And there is the full art oil of key binding. It is creatures you control get +X/+X, where X is the number of creature cards that entered the battlefield under your control this turn. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 1/1 green and white Kithkin creature token. That's going to be fun. So here's the full art of the foil versions of the planes. Full art of the island. Foil art of the swamp. Full art foil of the mountain. There's our full art foil forest. And then we go to the foil versions of the lands. Very foily. There's the mountains. And there's our forests. It's already off to a good start. Just I've been loving the artwork they've been doing, the full arts. It's been very nice. And it's in universe, so it's going to be a hell of a lot better. So without further, let's get into the first pack of the night. First pack, we have a fairy token, 1/1. And it's a blue-green or blue-green-black. Not sure what the color token is, but it looks like it's a dual color. We'll figure that out. First up, we have the Great Forest Druid, 2-drop. Treefolk Druid, 0/4, 1 colorless, 1 green. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. Next up, we have the Flame Chain Mauler, 2-drop, 2/2, 1 colorless, 1 red. Pay 1 colorless and red. This creature gets +1/+0 and gains Menace until end of turn. For those not familiar with Menace, it can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. That is the upgrade of the Rampage. So it looks like it gives a fire breathing and a can only multiple block it. Interesting. Next up, we have the Heirloom Auntie, 3-drop, 4/4, Goblin Warlock, 2 colorless, 1 black. Goblin Warlock. This creature enters with 2 -1/-1 counters on it. Whenever another creature you control dies, Serval 1, then remove a 1/1 counter from this creature. For those not familiar with Serval, to Serval 1, look at the top card of your library. You may put it into your graveyard. Next up, we have the Glamormite, 3-drop, 2/2, 2 colorless, 1 blue. Fairy Rogue, Flying Flash. When this creature enters, choose 1. Tap target creature or untap target creature. Next up, we have the Sun-Dapped Celebrant, 6-drop, 5/6 Treefolk Cleric, 4 colorless, 2 white. Convoke. Oh, they brought back the Convoke mechanic from Ravnica. Your creatures can help cast this spell. Each creature you tap while casting this spell pays for 1 colorless or 1 mana of that creature's control of color and vigilance. Nice, they brought that mechanic back. That was one of my favorites to work with. Next up, we have the Ascent Perfection, 2-drop, sorcery, 1 colorless, 1 green. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn if it deals damage equal to its power up to 1 target creature an opponent controls. Interesting. Next up, we have the Flaring Cinder, 3-drop, 3/2 elemental sorcerer, 1 colorless, 2 either blue or red or combination. When this creature enters and whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, you may discard a card. If you do, draw the card. Next up, we have the Stowe Grove Guide, 5-drop, 5/4 Elf Druid, 4 colorless, 1 black or green. Pay 1 colorless, black or green. Exile this card from your graveyard. Create a 2/2 black and green elf creature token. Activate only as a sorcery. So that's a elf token. Okay. Next up, we have the Eclipsed Kithkin, 2-drop, 2/1 Kithkin Scout, either 2 green, 2 white, 2 green or 2 white, or a combination of both. When this creature enters, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a Kithkin, Forest, or Plain card from among them and put it into your hand. Then put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Next up, we have the Omni Changeling, 5-drop, 0/0, 3 colorless, 2 blue. Oh, the shapeshift. They brought back Changeling. For those not familiar with Changeling, this creature is every creature type. And then it's got a Convoke as well. You may have this creature enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield except it has Changeling. So copy any creature, it becomes a Changeling as well as whatever there are copies of. So interesting. Next up, we have the Morkrat's Loyalist, 3-drop, 3/2 Elf Warrior, 1 colorless, 1 black, 1 green. Other elves you control get +1/+1. Whenever this creature dies, return another target elf card from your graveyard to your hand. Interesting. We have just a single rare for the first booster pack. We have Brittlebane Battler, 2-drop, 6/6. 1 colorless, 1 green. What the fuck? Kithkin Soldier. Trample and Ward 2. This creature enters with 5 -1/-1 counters. Okay, that explains it. Whenever another creature you control enters, while this creature has a -1/-1 counter on it, remove a -1/-1 counter on this creature. So essentially, bring in more creatures and he gets less negatives, or gets counters removed. Foil the deck is the Glistering Brain, 4-drop, 2 colorless, a combination of green and blue, 3 of them. 1/4 Api. It has Vivid. At the beginning of combat on your turn, another target creature you control gets +X/+X each turn until end of turn, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. Interesting. And then we have one of the other planes in the deck. So, interesting start, but again, it was a full art that got on there, so let's get another pack going. First off, we have an Elf token, which doubles as a treasure token. Treasure token, sack this token, add 1 mana of any color. Now let's see what they're... oh yeah. On the first part of that fairy token, there's also a goblin token on the back side of it for a 1/1, so. There's something to add. Alright, next up. First up, we have the Blighted Blackhorn. 5 drop, 3/7, 4 colors, 1 black. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, you may blight 2. If you do, you draw a card and lose 1 life. For those not familiar with blight, I've never heard of this. To blight 2, put 2 -1/-1 counters on a creature you control. Okay. So the entire deck deals with a lot of -1/-1 counters and shit. Unexpected Assistance, 5 drop, instant, 3 colorless, 2 blue. Convoke, instant. Draw 3 cards, then discard a card. Next up, we have the Reclusant Dog Guard. 3 drop, 4/4, 2 colorless, 1 white. Kithkin Soldier. This creature enters with 2 -1/-1 counters on it. Whenever another creature you control enters while this creature has a -1/-1 counter on it, remove a -1/-1 counter from this creature. So essentially bring in your creatures in weak and then bring in more creatures, which just triggers them to essentially heal themselves. Lies Alana Informant, 2 drop, 3/1 Elf Scout, 1 colorless, 1 green. When this creature enters or dies, Serval 1. Next up, we have the Bone Club Berserker, 4 drop, 2/4, 3 colorless, 1 red, Goblin Berserker. This creature is +2/+0 for each other goblin you control. God damn, that can get nasty. Next up, we have the Bog Lithers, Bog Lithers Embrace, 2 drop, sorcery, 1 colorless, 1 black. An additional cost to casting this spell, blight 1 or pay 3 colorless. Next up, we have another Stoic Grove Glide. We have another Stoic Grove Glide. Guide, not glide. We've already talked about that one. Next up, we have the Sour Bread Auntie. 4 drop, 4/3, 2 colors, 2 red, Goblin Warrior. When this creature enters, you may blight 2. If you do, create 2 1/1 black and red Goblin creature tokens. Alright. Next up, we have the Burdened Stoneback. 2 drop, 4/4, 1 colorless, 1 white. Giant Warrior. This creature enters with 2 -1/-1 counters on it. Pay 1 colorless and a white. Remove a counter from this creature. Target creature gains indestructible until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay. Next up, we have the Limolisk. 4 drop, 2/4, 3 colorless, 1 green. Elemental, Death Touch. Vivid. When this creature enters, you gain life equal to the number of colors among permanents you control. Next up, we have the Requiting Hex. 1 drop, instant, 1 black. An additional cost to this spell, you may blight 1. Destroy target creature with mana value 2 or less, and if the spell's additional cost was paid, you gain 2 life. And we got single rare of the deck. It's Ashling's Command, 5 drop, elemental, Kindred Instance, whatever Kindred Instance means. 5 drop, 3 colors, 1 blue, 1 red. Choose 1. Create a token that's a copy of target elemental you control. Or tap target player draws 2 cards. Or Ashling's Command deals 2 damage to each creature target player controls. Or target player creates 2 treasure tokens. That is a lot of... Oh, we get to choose 2 of those options. Interesting. Then we get foil over the pack is the Limo Hold, 4 drop, enchantment, 3 colorless, 1 white. When this enchantment enters, exile up to one target non-land permanent and opponent controls until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. You gain 2 life. Right, and then we have a full swap on the back of that. So we'll put the foil in there as well. Okay, next pack up. Yeah, we'll back the camera up a little bit next after that. Okay. That's confusing as hell. Okay. So first up we got another treasure token. And a Kithkin token. A Kithkin token, as well as a treasure token. So we have Kithkins, elves, so all of them have the ability to either be tokens or... So first up we have the Scarblade's Malice. 1 drop, instant, 1 black. Target creature you control gains Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. When this creature dies, this turn, create a 2/2 black and green elf creature token. Alright, next up we have Blossom Bind, 2 drop enchantment, aura, 1 colorless, 1 blue. Enchant creature. When this aura enters, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature can't be become untapped and can't have counters put on it. Okay, so kind of a lockdown enchantment. Next up we have the Gallant Fall Knight, 4 drop, 3/4, Kithkin Knight, 3 colorless, 1 white. When this creature enters, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Kithkin creatures you control also gain first strike until end of turn. Next up we have Safe Right Cavalry, 4 drop, 4/4, 3 colorless, 1 green. This creature can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Pay 5 colorless. Target elf you control gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Alrighty. Next up we have an Elder Ante, 3 drop, 2/2, 2 colorless, 1 red. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 black and red goblin creature token. Next up we have Gangly Stomping, 3 drop, 4/2, shapeshifter, 2 colorless, 1 red or green. Changeling, this card is every creature type and has trample. Next up we have Chaos Spewer, 3 drop, 5/4, 2 colorless, 1 black or red. When this creature enters, you may pay 2 colorless. If you don't, blight 2. And yeah, high cost with people coming in hurtful, so interesting. Encumbered Rejerky. Okay, 2 drop, 5/4, 1 colorless, 1 white, Merfolk Soldier. This creature enters with 3 -1/-1 counters on it. When this creature becomes tapped, while it has a -1/-1 counter on it, remove a -1/-1 counter. Okay. Next up, we have the Illusion Spinners. 5 drop, 4/3, Fairy Wizard, 4 colorless, 1 blue. You may cast this spell as though it had flash if you control a fairy. Flying, this creature has hexproof as long as it is untapped. For those not familiar with hexproofs, it can't be a target of spells or abilities your opponents control. Next up we have the Gnarlback Elm, 3 drop, 3/4, 2 colorless, 1 black, Treefolk Warlock. This creature enters with 2 -1/-1 counters on it. Pay 2 colors and a black. Remove 2 counters from this creature. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Next up, oh, we got a rare and a mythic. This one's going to be broken as hell. The Morning Song Ari, 3 drop, 1 colorless, 2 black. Legendary enchantment. Players can't draw cards or gain life. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player loses 3 life, searches their library for a card and puts it into their hand, then shuffles. Yes, the Morning Song has